Okay, so what just happened? Day 1115. He says a good step. Now this is the guy we saw the other day. Okay, the Senate advanced a 95 billion aid package for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan as Republicans rejected a version of the bill that included border policy changes that had demanded the EPA set strict new limits on one of the deadliest types of air pollution. The special counsel examining Biden's handling of classified documents recommended no criminal criminal charges, but did find evidence that Biden had willfully retained and disclosed classified material. Y'all, this so distractions. This so just a lot of noise, and I don't I, I, I don't know what to say other than take it like a grain of salt. I mean, for real, take this stuff as a grain of salt. Do not get wrapped up, tied up, tangled up in these people's theatrics and plays. I'm telling you, they will have your neck spinning around. Hear it, move on, and move on. The standard advance is okay. The EPA set a strict new limit on one of the deadliest types of air pollution. So let's listen to this. Let's see the most deadliest type of air pollution. They just really love to just stir us up, don't they? I won't be stirred up. The new rule will limit the annual amount of fine particle matter, also called PM 2.5, from factories, power plants, and other industrial facilities from 12 microgram per cubic meter to 9. Wow, amazing. Such a big change. The new standards, the EPA's first tightening of the rules since 2012, or 2012 actually is one of those years that a lot of people were aware and started understanding what was going on inside this construct. But anyway, are expected to prevent up to 4,500 premature deaths and avoid around 80,000 cases of asthma symptoms. Are you trying to tell me that asthma isn't hereditary? That somehow something in the air, like you maybe possibly need, they may need to check on chemtrails. This spraying this tic tac toe in the sky up so beautifully every other day. That could be causing asthma as well. The way our system, this game runs, they play games too much. I mean, they play games too much, people. I guess I'm too serious about life, huh? I don't know. I'm serious about life, but also I look at them and roll my eyes and say, I'm moving forward. I'm going to know information, but I'm not going to be moved by these people's by boonerism. Special counsel examines Biden's handling of blah, 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 drama. FCC outlaw unwanted robocall generated by artificial intelligence. Robocall on what, though? In an anomalous ruling, the FCC declared that calls made with AI-generated voices are artificial under the 1991 Telephone Consumer Protection Act, which restricts marketing calls that use artificial and pre-recorded voice messages. The move follows a January incident where thousands of voters in New Hampshire received an unsolicited robocall from a fake voice of Biden that instructed voters to abstain from voting in the first primary election season. Interesting, interesting. Wow, even AI is getting in on the game, huh? Number 5 is the Supreme Court appear broadly skeptical that Colorado had the power to disqualify Trump from the ballot, engaging in an insurrection in an attempt to remain in the White House after losing 2020 election. There's a lot in that technicality stuff, and for me, I don't get myself wrapped up in their axis of Democrat or Republican or independent, because I know that this is really all of them are on the same. They're serving the same Elohim, the same God, and they'll say, "No, I'm not serving the same God." Well, you're serving the brother of that one. So what are you doing? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's fine. So of course, earlier we talked about the court-appointed justice. I think she was appointed by maybe Obama. It's showing you that it's just a game. And they're doing all this duality stuff too, but likewise, that's weird. Clarence Thomas, lawyer, gasping at straws. This is interesting. Uh, Special counsel says Biden doesn't remember when he was VP or when his son died. Y'all, anyway. It's easier just to move the player out the way and say senile and just be done with the game. Attempt to keep Trump off the ballot, devastated by one of SCOTUS's questions. Interesting. There was a question asked. Remember, all this is a game. The extremely controversial border has been just, as bill has just I think that already happened. Then you thought they showing Biden with the fentanyl from China. It is what it be, y'all. It is what it be. I mean, literally, they will take you out if you're not paying attention. If you want to go somewhere and hide away because you're going through too much because of all of this placation, you're going to have to start seeing it as placation. You're going to have to start seeing, look, you're actually in a game, and these people know this is a game. Not that it's like fake, but that it's what you make it. And they want to be the one to tell you how your game should be. That's why they propagate so much news and so much information in front of you, because they need for you to think the way they want you to think. That's why I'm here. I'm here to say, hey, look, pay attention, but don't pay attention. New York Supreme Court slams anti-Trump DA for enforcing harsh vaccine card punishment on residents. I won't talk too much about that because YouTube is very personal. They worship the vacuum. So, in all things, no one under any circumstance should be forced, because if you're forcing one thing, you're going to be forcing another thing. And if you don't think bowing to one thing won't lead to bowing to other things, well, ask the bishop. He'll tell you. Okay, Hillary can't handle Tucker's Putin video interview. I don't quite. Anyway, from Hillary to Tucker, all of them have their CBDC ID identification. I've already seen it. Did a video on this. What am I saying? They're already in the electric money. I'm not talking about the debit card money. There's another kind of money. If you haven't heard about it, get to knowing about it. Hey, like, subscribe, hit that bell, and thanks for watching. Glad you're here with me.